Hi, this is Pete Santora answering questions at softwareinc.com. I've got a question here. How important to your future business is the United States? It's a good question because much of the garment construction and manufacturing now takes place in Asia and Central America for the U.S. The U.S., on some recent numbers, has about 145,000 apparel workers left in the U.S., primarily focused in Los Angeles, South Carolina, some of the southern states, Tennessee, and also the Northeast. The Northeast used to have about 40,000 footwear factories. Now we're running around 40. So dramatic reduction across the board, both in apparel and footwear, and all of that has really gone to Asia and Central America. Just to provide a little bit more context, U.S. has the capacity to do about 100 million t-shirts here in the U.S. A large part of that is done in Los Angeles. The vast majority of other shirts, as a matter of fact, I have the imports for 2016, 2017 of t-shirts. Honduras was number one. They went from 744 million to 734 million from 2006 to 2017. That was our largest country of import. China was second, and it dropped about 6% from just under 650 million to just over 600 million. And then below that is a number of Nicaragua, Mexico, El Salvador, Vietnam, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Guatemala, India, Peru, Bangladesh. Just kind of gives you some context of the mix between Asia, Southeast Asia, Central America, Peru, even in South America, of where we're getting our t-shirts. And so also gives you some context of how important the idea of increasing America's ability to produce t-shirts. So the US does about 100 million t-shirts. It would come in around number 22 on this list. Our goal with this automation is we can scale that, is to scale that capability to be able to manufacture t-shirts here in the US because one, we have the third largest production of cotton in the world, so we have a lot of it. Two, we have the cheapest power in the world. Three, our cotton is some of the best cotton in the world. And four, if you look at the transport nature of the t-shirt, going from cotton either here exported to Central America, coming back, or fabrics from overseas. You may get cotton from China, then going to Vietnam, then coming back to China, then being shipped to the US. There's a huge transport cost, a huge CO2 footprint and in that process. So the ability to kind of make here in the US, one, we have all the natural resources, two, and capabilities, two, we have it improves our footprint, our CO2 footprint, and three, it allows us to do things we have never been able to do before in terms of fit, made to measure, on demand design and print and customization. So the US is an important market for us, and we think that we can go from 100 million t-shirt capacity today to 1 billion t-shirt capacity in the next 7 to 10 years. Adding 900 million t-shirts to this process would give us, would add about 100,000 jobs up and down the supply chain. So focusing on the future of apparel manufacturing and centering it around the US, where there is this huge market of t-shirt consumers. One person consumes about 10 t-shirts annually. Has a huge impact both on sustainability as well as customization and what the consumer wants. I hope that answers some of your questions. If you have any additional, please send them to questions@softwareinc.com. You can copy them in the comments below and subscribe if you like what we're doing. Thanks.